Welcome to the Refractor Line, live every Monday and Wednesday, 5:30 Eastern.
The Refractor Line, going live now.
Pull the big one! Yo, what's up, everybody? You got Mark here. You got Matt over there. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Happy start to the week, Mark. It's
Happy
Monday.
start to the week. Oh, here we go.
Weather sucks outside. I mean, I mentioned this when I got here. It is, look, I'm a fall guy. September, October, those are like the months that I really prefer, just weather-wise, football, playoff baseball. Like, this is time I really like.
Yeah.
But the weather today was a kick in the pants.
Oh.
Like, it sucked.
Get
Like,
ready
the
for
winds,
it, I
the
guess. Here we
30
go.
mile an hour wind is blowing right in your face. It's like 35-degree wind. It sucks.
Yeah, it woke you up, right? It definitely was kind of
Yeah,
like, all right,
yeah.
fall is here, and this is the part of the
Yeah.
year where we just get nothing but clouds for about 90 days.
Yep.
Started today, and here we go, guys. But we're
Yeah.
going into fall, have fun, watch a lot of football, drink a lot of beer, eat a lot of good food, get
Sure.
through it.
Sure.
And other fun things, go on trips, Matt. So this weekend...
Yes, speak on it.
I went on a trip. So let me start before that, guys, to say about Wednesday's show. I'm sorry I couldn't get it up. I couldn't
It's not
get
your
it up.
fault. It's not your fault. It's the first time I've ever had to say
Yeah,
that. Mark.
well, it is the first time I've had that. Yeah, there
It's
you
not
go.
your fault. You don't have to apologize.
But, yeah, so I went to upload it Thursday morning, and it said, 2 hours or something. I'm like, that's a weird upload time. But
Yeah.
usually it changes, so I just ignored it, right?
Okay.
And then I'm, trying to do stuff at work, and everything's just going super slow, right? I'm like, all right, something's fucked up with the internet. And I figured just, regular outage in the area.
Yeah.
Just play it cool for a couple hours, right? A few hours pass, nothing happens. So finally call Comcast. They are zero fucking help, dude. They are just
we're gonna look into it for you.
yeah, here you go. Okay, we'll have someone call you. So they call us, man, or call me, and it's like, we'll reset the modem and all this stuff. Okay, well, we go through it all, nothing changes. Like, all right, we're gonna send someone out. Like, all right, cool. Schedule it for Monday. Like, we could do it tomorrow. I'm like, I'm going out of town, so schedule it for Monday.
Sure.
So going out of town Friday. They call me Friday when I'm heading out of town. They're like, oh, we could see from our side that everything seems to be fixed. You still want that
A-okay.
thing? And I'm like, oh, I guess cancel it. I'm like, I'm not home, but fucking cancel it, whatever. Get back, it still doesn't work. They're assholes. There's nothing to do with anything. Downstairs, they're like, when it comes into my house, they installed it with the amplifier and a splitter, right?
Okay.
That piece just broke. It just went bad. So I just bought a new amplifier splitter, put it down there, it works perfect. And it's like, that's all I was trying to freaking figure out. I figured it out because when I got home, it was clicking. It was like making an audible noise. I'm
Weird.
like, what the
Okay.
fuck is going on in the basement? So I just bought my own. They are useless. That's my Comcast story.
You should call him back and say you guys are worthless. Just saying. And look, Comcast sucks. Like, it's
Comcast-
bad. I don't know if there's different cable and internet providers in different parts of the country. Like I know in the South, like Reliant is one of them, and there's like a bunch of other. Comcast sucks. They're the worst.
They are, and just really just kind of trying to get to the point where you get a technician. They make you jump through all these hoops first.
Sure.
And it's like they sent to reset the modem. It's like the modem was already reset, man. They're like, oh, we're gonna have to do it again. It's like, oh shit. Okay,
Cox
here we
cable
go.
is the one I was thinking of.
So yeah, so that took me all day, but whatever. I fixed it out myself, Matt. So there you
'cause
go.
you're a
It's running.
Renaissance man,
And then I
Mark.
cancel
Yeah.
the appointment. And then if I get any chance to give him feedback, I'll say your whole fucking system sucks. But does it mean anything? Are they gonna change anything? No, you're gonna get kicked in the dick.
Sure.
And say where else are you gonna go? The answer
Jets,
is
oh.
I have no other choice. You got me.
It's not Jeff's
Comcast
fault either.
by the balls.
Michael, good to see you.
Michael,
Pando,
what's
Steve,
up?
Steve checking in.
Steve,
Good to see
what's
you
up?
guys.
Oh yeah. So this weekend did a little traveling, Matt. Great time to travel.
Sure.
Jeff, Graphics Jeff.
Graphics Jeff.
Great travel companion.
All-time great
He
guy.
is
Yeah.
all-time great travel companion. Never fucking complains. His only complaint is he wants a cigarette occasionally.
Because he wants to have a better time.
Well, no.
He wants to have a worse time because he's having too
If
good of
you're
a time.
driving or anything like that, he will never fucking complain. He's never hungry, never has to do anything. All you need to do is smoke cigarettes. So if you let him smoke in your car,
Sure.
you don't even you never need to stop. He's not one of those people like, oh, I'm thirsty, oh, I gotta pee, I gotta do this. He's like,
Whatever.
let's go.
Sure.
So, great travel companion. Had a nice time with the God's country, guys, out in rural, kind of rural. It's like, Michiana is where they call, kind of the Fort Wayne area. So some parts more suburb, some parts more rural. But really God's country, because there's a church every quarter mile, bro. I mean, it is serious out there.
It's a conservative state, I believe, Indiana.
And that area especially.
Sure.
And it was Amish country over there too. So saw some Amish stuff going on. Haven't seen the Amish in a long time, so that was interesting.
Did they remember you? you haven't seen them in a long time?
You know,
Hey, guys, it's me,
chilling
Mark.
with their
I'm
buggies,
here.
down the there's some streets where you can't pass them. It's the double yellows, and it's just
Right,
kind of
yeah.
it's just busy too.
You're just stuck going 5 miles an hour.
So you're just kind of stuck behind the buggy for
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
So nice whiff of horseshit.
I remember, Mark, so I mentioned this before, is I went to school in Central Illinois, and there was a
DKP.
DKP. The
Oh,
best.
awesome. Thanks for what's up.
There was an Amish buffet, like 15, 20 minutes north of, I don't know if it was like a red barn, it looked like.
Okay.
And I remember driving back and forth from school. We'd stop at like U of I. We'd be like, oh, we got to stop at this Amish buffet once. We got to see what it's about, because like Amish food, you figure it's like fresh, fresh chickens, fresh pies, all these things.
Yeah.
Like, this has got to be the best thing ever. We stopped there, and the first thing I see when I like walk in is like an Amish person on the phone, and I'm immediately thinking like, well, this kind of ruins like.
No, I heard
ruins
that
it for
cell
me.
phone is kind of like accepted, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was okay, but I guess they
The
kind of let it
food
slide.
didn't mean the food was okay. Food was good, but like I had this idea in my head of it was just gonna be like the greatest tasting food ever.
Okay. Well, we did go to like an Amish store where like the
Oh.
Amish people or the Amish women are working
Sure.
there. They're cooking in back, or a cashier or something. And they
Am I
have,
right,
like,
Am I right, Mark? I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
All right, but yeah, lots of food, baked goods, stuff like that. Yeah, the neighbor had a cannon in his yard. So,
Nice.
we were in.
They do build a big one.
we were doing our thing. Yeah, so I don't know. It was cool. It was cool to check out. Glad I did it. So Jeff, we all had a good time. So it was fun, man. So yeah, travel.
Cool.
Travel. That's my.
That's a good
So
weekend,
we're
yeah.
going to visit Jeff's girlfriend. So that's
Cool,
not
cool.
just going to not just going to Amish country
Just to do it.
just to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But hey, check it out. I mean, I'm not telling you not to go do it. If you want to just go do it, just
Sure.
So Matt, let's get to it. Right? Enough about bullshit. Right?
That's not bullshit. That was fun.
that
but
was
yeah,
fun.
sure. Let's get to it.
All right, man. It's like last week. So last week, some news kind of dropped by the collectible guru here on collectibles guru here, Eric Whiteback on Twitter was saying, hey, let's break down some of these polls that the Backyard Breaks people are getting
Yeah.
from Panini.
Yeah. So and I'm sure most of the people, if not all the people that are on Whatnot, at least certainly on the sports card section of Whatnot, like they have multiple, like the Backyard Breaks umbrella. They have multiple like sub accounts where like they're huge presence on Whatnot.
These guys.
Yes, huge presence on
So there's
Whatnot.
several of them. It's not just one person. Yes, and a pretty big presence, right?
Yep.
Exactly. On Whatnot, and Whatnot is where you sell stuff, right? It's not just truly open; it's opening and selling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what he does, he goes through some of their hits.
Yep.
And he picks 4, and he kind of breaks down the odds of them hitting these polls. And guys, I suggest you read through this. I won't go through it all.
Yep.
But what he does is he breaks it down and says, what's a 1 in 200 chance that they pull it? A 0.5% chance of actually hitting these cards. Thinking that's just being super lucky. You have a chance of being super lucky to hit the 0.5%. Sure. Goes through it, does the math based really on the release, because you know the box release, you know the odds, and you break down the kind of how much money they would need to spend to hit that 0.5%, right? You're going to work backwards, right? How much money do you need to spend to open all these? About a 1 in 200 time. He comes to the conclusion at the end. To do that, you need to spend $40 million on these products. He picked 4 different cards. And then on these 4 cards, you need to spend $40 million worth of product to be about a 1 in 200 chance to hit this, right?
Yep.
Which, to me, it seems, okay, I don't think they spent $40 million, so let's throw that out. Backyard opened less than $40 million, but got absurdly lucky. Like, 1 in 117,000 chance. And he says it kind of up here. If you have 5.4% of what they're opening, that's what he's guessing that they're opening. It'd be about a 1 in 700. 1 in 700. Man, say it.
117. You got it.
There we go.
Yep.
Give me some water over here. Okay, so that's crazy odds, right? That's crazy odds. Europe, only famous cards. What's up? So, I guess that could happen, but I don't think so, right? I don't want to say impossible, very improbable, right? So it doesn't seem like that. Or someone is giving them loaded boxes.
Yep.
Now, when I think about this, I think, well, why would you want to give them loaded boxes? Well, it draws more attention to your company. People get more excited about your product because more people are watching that live. I mean, you get more press if you open it on the internet, besides, someone opening it at home.
Yep. That's the big thing, Mark. And I was
makes
talking about
sense
this.
to me
I
why
was
you
talking
wanna
about this at work because someone at work was asking me about it, and I said it behooves Panini to have their product and certainly their biggest hits opened with the biggest audience possible. Like if you or I just opened a box on our own and pull the LeBron James triple logo, man, no one is going to see it. Maybe no one would even possibly pick it. Like, who's going to pick it up? Like a news outlet? Like, they'll pick it up like, oh, this was pulled, but it's going to be very, very lower key compared to one of the bigger sports card breakers on Whatnot, opening it on a live break. Like, that has eyes and eyes, like thousands of eyes watching them. So it's the biggest possible ripple effect upon opening it, which is exactly what Panini wants. They want the clicks, they want the eyes, they want people getting excited about their product. So I have, just based on this and just based on the theory of it, I don't doubt for 1 second that they provided these people with loaded boxes. It's really just a matter of, it's not just a matter. I am not sure if they knew, they being Backyard Boxes. I'm not sure if, I mean, it doesn't matter if they know or not. Like, they're getting loaded stuff. And that's unethical at the very least.
Well, it means you can't get it.
I can't get it.
So that's a problem to me because I'm buying this product assuming this card is available to everybody.
Sure.
And it's not.
You know what?
You are pulling it from production and giving it to someone. That's
you know what it reminds me of, Mark?
Fucks with me.
Just like last month when we were talking about that Topps baseball release, Topps Chrome Baseball, where they listed those short printed rookies as being available, and these people bought all the boxes at the jump, only to find that those rookies were not in the card or in the set, in the boxes. They're like, oh, after the fact, you know, we'll give you these packs if you bought it. But you can't do that with a triple logo man LeBron James. I mean, once the card's pulled, the card's pulled.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing left for the rest of us.
And guys, when I see things like that, I see the motivation for it. I see the math behind it.
Yeah.
They will have to show me something that would make me change my mind. Not just... No bullying, no like, oh, you're just an idiot. Like, what, a tinfoil hat, idiot, stupid. Like, yeah, we just got lucky. It's like, I don't believe you.
If this
show
was
me
just
something more. What could you show me? Show me how. If you say, oh, we spent more than you think, well, how much more? Like, prove this stuff. And Panini America as well. I think they need to do an investigation because if they're truly not involved, well, this seems very odd. Is somebody inside your company doing something that you don't know about? And then, you know, maybe you scapegoat someone, but whatever. We fix the problem, hopefully, from this happening. So I think there needs to be, well, he says here, launch a third-party investigation of this. Anything else is unacceptable. I agree with that.
I agree with that. And it's not...
You have to show me numbers. You have to show me numbers for me to change my mind on this. You just can't say, oh, you know, you got to show me more facts.
I think... Do I think this was a systemic thing from the top of Panini? No. Do I think this was someone at Backyard Breaks knowing someone, maybe having an inside person within distribution or someone on the inside of Panini that maybe could help like lead some product? Even if it was like a pallet or a handful of cases or something like that, where they knew that these individual singles were within, you know, a handful of boxes, being like, hey, buy a whole case. I'll make sure that all these get to you, and one of the cards is going to be in these boxes. I think that's probably like the most likely scenario is that they knew someone on the inside that was like looking the other way and giving them a likely break, a likely pull among like a handful of boxes and cases and stuff.
Yes, I agree with you, Matt. I think from you know, based on the numbers, I think it has to be. But you know, I need a better explanation if it's not, or you know, they'd have to show me one, right?
Yeah.
And also, I think there was a mix of, well, there could be a mix of things happening, meaning they got a little bit lucky. And someone was giving them boxes. Yep. So now it blew up in their face. If they didn't get lucky initially, well, they just get the Panini, you know, one-on-ones ahead. But they got lucky initially. Now it's like, holy shit, there's a lot more going on here. So until I see more, Matt, I think it's an issue. Darren Ravel picked it up. I don't care what you really think about Darren Ravel one way or another.
Yep.
But his attention to it is something good.
Yes. Yep.
That's the type of thing that, you know, is good for the industry. It needs to be looked at. And if not, what the hell's going on? And my move on from this, if Panini's doing it, do you think other people are doing it, namely TCGs? And I would say 100% the smaller ones.
I think so.
I would think, you know, and I got to be a little, you know, I like someone like, you
especially
know, the defunct ones, Titan, Maelstrom. I mean, probably.
I think for a lot of companies in general, especially TCGs, like they want their high-end product, the product that is going to get them the most recognition. They want it in the hands of people that are going to get it the biggest audience that they have. Like, they don't want these big cards to fall through the cracks to someone that doesn't care about them, someone that's not going to say anything about pulling them. Like,
Well, I think well they have the motivation to, but I think you
Sure.
just need to let the luck of the draw play out.
Oh, of course,
because a
yes.
lot of these guys, it's like showing like everything's a fucking hit, and it's like, well, it's not real. I've opened a lot of cards, and you get your ass kicked on these things. You
Yeah.
know, they want people to buy these new sets,
Yes.
and we're kind of always like, new sets are okay.
What really sucks for not really sucks. There's a lot of things that suck about this, but one of the adverse effects, after effects of this is really gonna hurt. I think Backyard Breaks reputation, because if they really were like part of the gravy train, it's getting shut off now. Like if they were like gradually getting spoon-fed really big hits on purpose, that's gone. Like they're under such a microscope now. There is no way that that's going to continue.
Well, that's how. Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
and that's how it should be. From
It's
the jump.
absolutely how it
That's
should
how
be,
it
yeah.
should be from the jump.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, my advice is, the best thing you could do is speak with your wallet and kind of, if you see him at a con, be like,
Don't
did you
ya?
guys update that stuff? Or
Sure.
you guys still giving away,
Sure.
you guys stealing stuff from us? Because really, they're stealing it from you. Meaning you don't get the chance to open it. They're giving it away to someone else and saying, fuck you.
In some cases, they pulled
I
a
don't like that.
$25,000 card for a giveaway and didn't give it away. They're like,
know.
oh, we're not going to give this away.
Stuff like that. And yeah, and the other thing is do I trust these guys? No, I honestly
I have no
don't.
reason to.
But again, I think if they could show something that proved differently, then I would. And I really think is you have to show some facts now, not
Sure.
just, you're an idiot. So
Give me the facts. Give me the proof.
and someone was like saying, well, this one card they bought from this distributor. Well, yeah, that's probably one they got
Yeah.
legitimately. All these other ones
Yeah.
screwed up their odds. It makes them look, and threw everything off, and now they're fucked. So, well, fucked is I shouldn't say fucked because I don't think so. I mean, maybe this could just continue to go on and on because not enough people give a shit, and I think
Yeah.
that's kind of a thing. So,
Yeah.
maybe you give a shit. So, do something about it. Meaning, I don't know. Only thing you could really do is stop buying Panini stuff. I really don't know what to tell you. I guess that's about it. Say something on a con. Anything else, man? Anything else you want to say about this?
No, it sucks. I mean,
It sucks.
the fact of the matter is that a lot of this industry, a lot of people have dirty hands, and a lot of the stuff doesn't probably see the light of day.
Hey, I will tell you one thing. Didn't Mike do an opening with like Post Malone for MetaZoo? I don't think he pulled them off, man. I think he just got regular cards. So there you go.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So there's a good sign for MetaZoo. I think he just got like Babe the Blue Ox. Pretty cool. But still. Okay, Matt. Let's move on to Funkos, right? Huh? How about it?
I'm down.
Tomorrow, Funko Drop, guys. So tomorrow we have Funko Drop, and look, great news! 18,750 standard packs, 18,750 premium packs.
That's
Meaning,
small. That is
when
small.
you see that, this is a good sign. Let's go down to physicals, guys, and we'll take a look. Did I already pass it? Here they are. So when you see those low numbers there, that means you should see low numbers here. Here is the 999 Invisible
I like that. That's a
Freddy.
good one.
It's a good one. How big are these guys?
Oh,
1,550.
Krampus, yeah.
Which is great. 1,550 is a good rare number. This means this is actually rare. It's not like
Do
these
we know,
4,000 prints.
Is there a way you can pull up what last year's
Yeah, absolutely.
redeemables were? Because I'm assuming these are all different.
Oh,
I didn't
oh
look.
yeah. Oh, from the
didn't
drops?
look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
take a look. I'll show you last year's Halloween. Good call. Where are ya? Or do I have to go? It was outside.
Oh, no,
of-
it's right there. Right
Oh,
there.
there it is. Because there's the ones out. It's like this is outside of drop, and this is this is where they used to do different size ones.
Oh, I do
all
remember
right,
that.
interesting.
There you go.
So we have Freddy as the devil.
Okay, that's a
Out of
good one.
$9.99, that's a good one. As a skeleton, so 1260, so 1550 to 1260, so about 300, 290, not bad. Oh, they did the soda pop
Mine,
one.
yeah.
Ah, all right, and then they did the.
I'll be honest with Mark. This year's redeemables, I think, look a lot better.
I like them too. I like that we
Better
Oh,
characters.
do we have a soda? Oh wait, let's go through them all.
They redid the
Reaper,
Freddy.
Freddy,
Okay.
like that. Space Zombie Freddy, I like that one a lot actually too. And then
Space Zombie.
And then we have the Jack-O-Lantern Freddy, which is kind of nice. Oh no, never mind. 1,800 is still good. It's a 3,000 is still okay for it. I don't think 3,000 will hit, obviously, because you need to
Yeah.
build the whole set. So if you have epics just sitting there, they don't get fulfilled. But I think that looks cool too. Yeah, man. I think all of these look good. I think the rarity is right. If you get a chance, if you could get these guys, try your best at getting them. My advice to getting them, again, guys, do it once here on your computer. Do it once through your phone. If you have, if you can hardwire another computer, hardwire it, you can get a different IP.
Yep.
You can do that, several times. The most
Someone said
routers.
mentioning having a separate Google Chrome profile. Helps.
Google Chrome profile. Yeah.
But no, I think this helps, Mark. The fact that these are all completely different characters. I would caution people that these are not going to have the same same secondary pricing as the first edition, just because first edition was a whole year ago, and we've seen kind of the evolution of these digital NFT Funkos, where the early ones are bang. I mean, yeah, look at that.
Let's look at what sold.
The early ones are
Holy
bangers.
smokes.
They've kind of cooled off over the last 4 or 5 months, I think.
Oh, look at this pre-order. Oh, best offer accepted. Who
Yeah.
knows?
But I mean, look,
300. Ooh,
these are all pre-orders, and pre-orders are always generally going to be the highest, just because people. I don't know.
but here's some of the last year stuff, and it's selling great. You know, I mean, I don't think you're gonna get $450
No.
for $400 for it, but still, guys, I think this is a set you should
Sure.
absolutely try for.
And they're all Freddy, and the people. If we've learned anything from the Funko people, it's that they love the Freddy Funko royalty version. The fact that these are all Freddys I think, is appealing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Matt. And no soda pop cans. I think those
They
are
can
a little.
go- they
Those
can go fuck themselves,
those
man.
feel a little cheaper to me. No, anyone else?
They're
got it?
smaller. They're they don't display as well.
Yeah, you need
Like in those packages, you can display them in the cube. In the soda can, I mean, you're just looking at a fucking can. So,
and the can you can't get graded like the pops.
good point.
So it's
Yep.
different. So I still have my pop at PSA that is in the ID and
Okay.
review section still. So at least they have it. I mean, we'll see.
You're going to
I
be one of
beat
the first
rush.
people in there, Mark. Yeah.
So we'll see how quickly it comes out. I'm hoping to get it within the next week or two, just because I wasn't so early, you know. But they probably, well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to go. But guys, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Try your best, get as many as you can. Good luck, everybody. This is actually a winner compared to the other.
I'm
ones.
excited about this one. Like I said, I've tempered expectations. I'm not expecting these to sell for $200 and $300, but they're cool looking, and it's a low enough set. Only 18,000 packs. I think they're going to have good value. So.
Yep. And we have a 1.65% plus. Whoop.
That's a
Your
good. That's a good one.
0.27, so you're at your 1.92%. So you're gonna need about what 51, 52 NFTs to hit a physical.
Yep.
So if you buy 60 of them, hopefully you should hit one.
Yep.
If you don't, you get hung out to dry. But sometimes you hit 3. But here you go. Here's the. I'm gonna just laugh at this. You see this shit? Fourth quarter.
22. Well, the good news, Mark.
They're not lying to you anymore.
The good news potentially is that you would get these by next Halloween.
Nah, well maybe. But they say fourth quarter. Well, I don't even know.
Fourth quarter is
It could be early October.
October, November, December.
Yeah.
I mean, in practicality, I don't know.
But I don't think. I think they were afraid to put October because people would be like, "Oh, we get them in time for Halloween."
Yes. Most likely, you're probably getting them before Christmas.
Nope. Go screw
How many
yourself.
needed for royalty set? It's a good
Let's
question,
take a
Mark.
look. Let's take a look, Mike. Let's take a look what we're doing.
Because I'm curious myself with that Invisible Freddy. I think that's a good one.
Did I miss the
Our
catalog?
Invisible Freddy was
Or are
a
you
great one, sorry.
catalog?
The Jack-o'-lantern one.
Do they have the catalog up? Am I missing this? Don't make me go to wax. I will. Here it is. Become a Funko royalty. See important dates. All right. Do it the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned way.
Oh, don't give away my shit, please. Hold your breath. All right.
Let's
woo.
get Mark's credit card number while we're at it, if we could.
All right. You up here, Funko? Usually, sometimes they'll throw it at the bottom. There's Halloween series. Oh, you know what? I bet you they'll change. They'll just be.
Fret,
part
no,
of it.
go back.
Oh,
Go back. Fret Night 2, is that it?
no, I don't think this is it.
You're right. Yes, it's not.
This is not. That's something different. But I think kind of like
They'll
series,
re-release it under
series
the
2,
Halloween
it's
series?
gonna be on this one.
Sure.
I think. We'll see. And it'll freeze on you.
That's all right. It's no big deal.
It'll chill on it
There
for
we
a
go.
second.
Yeah, we don't. Internet's back out. That's fine.
No, that's wax. That's not me. That's our Atomic Hub. That's not me. All right. Oh, let's do templates.
152. That seems like it'd be 2 sets, Mark.
What?
152.
It could be. Series. No. I just do epic. Are you gonna show me 2 of these?
Yeah, that looks like 1 set.
No, these are all series 1.
Yep.
I don't know. That's a good question.
We don't know. My guess is
I didn't even look
I
at
don't
that.
know, like 100.
That's annoying of them.
Call it 30 common, 30 uncommon.
Oh, can we do
You know,
Okay, let's do some math. We could do the math.
my guess is probably 100 something.
So, We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
We don't know is the answer.
Yeah, we'll look it up. We'll look it up and let you know. Put it on the Discord, actually. Maybe I'll do some math tonight. I think there's a way to figure it out. I'll have to think about that for a second. Okay, Matt, anything else to say about Funkos? I think there's a good...
Yeah.
The condition kind of sucks when you get them. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yeah.
It's an issue we've been having with all the digital stuff, so take a look at them if you're going to get them graded. That's my advice.
Yep.
Because some of them look like shit. All right, Metazu Seance is dropping Friday, Matt. So I just figured let's take a look. Showing results
They're
for
still doing
Metaku
Metaku.
Seance.
Yeah.
What fucking ass?
Do we know what Metaku is? Have we looked that up?
Jeez, it's so annoying. So guys, sometimes eBay will change it to Metaku, fix it for them. It's just certain
Metaku's
searches.
a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, I don't know what Metaku is, but they're a bunch of jerks. I think we did look it up one time. I'll look it up.
Fuck Metaku.
See, now this is gonna... Oh, it's an electric bike. Ah, that's what it is. Oh, shit. Electric bikes are gonna
Good
be more
luck
and more.
surpassing that.
You know, and jeez, you ever see some dudes just going down the middle of the street with the electric bike?
I have.
Like 10 miles on
I
there. It's
have,
like,
actually,
bro,
yeah.
it's like you just
Yep.
gotta ride this like a regular bike. Like, move over to the fucking side. You can get yourself killed out here. All right. Let's take a look at some old things. They have the passport set again, guys. They always do the promos well, so that's great. Chibi Babe the Blue Ox. It's a reverse hollow, so you know, best offer. But with $3 shipping, they made some cash on that. In hand, $20. Embedding of the soul. Embedding of the soul. What you got here, buddy? $20 ain't bad.
Yeah, I mean these are
Let there be life.
these are usually first to market is always going to be the highest. So
Yeah.
the fact that these are the only seance cards in people's hands, like 50, I don't know anything about Satanic Panic, but my guess is it's not always going to be a $50 full hollow. But
No, and it seems like these are the same guys selling it too.
Yeah.
So Chains of Old Scratch. So you know, some okay sales. I don't want to, you know, again, we're already down to the 15th, so it's just not a ton of volume, right? But there's not a lot out there too, because only a few hundred boxes were sold during the Comic-Con stuff. And here's somebody scooping a bunch up for like $4 or $5.
you know,
5 days.
snooze that ad, Mark.
Oh, let's do that guy.
There we go.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Copenhagen Devil, Colopod. So all of these are just okay.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing, you know, the one that's really gonna knock my socks off here, like you saw maybe in the Aoki set. The maximum required to be 75. Oh, Michael, thank you. Yeah, there you go. I knew there's a way to figure it out. Yeah, we can back into it somewhere. There you go. Best offer accepted, 15. So all these, yeah, nothing, you know, $40. Best offer, you know, so things like that. There's nothing really kind of knocking my socks off yet. So just be a little careful. I wouldn't say overextend yourself with the seance stuff because I'm just not seeing anything really to impress me yet. But again, you want to buy a box to check it out.
Sure.
By all means,
Yeah.
do it. But you know, just a reminder, they do the promos so much better. I think that's what people are looking into. So maybe if you're going to spend $100, $140, maybe you want to spend it somewhere else. And
Oh, yes.
I would suggest promos, and I would suggest the older stuff, the lower print for, you know, Kickstarter, Cryptonation First Edition stuff, things like that. I think the promos and the older stuff with the lower print run is what people are eventually really going to, you know, be attracted to. Even though this is 50K, this is an okay print run.
Yeah,
I'm
print
not gonna
run's
hate on it.
print run's fine. I agree with you. If you're looking at it from an investment standpoint or trying to make money, like you're right. If I had $140, I'm not spending on this. If I'm just like, oh, I'm flush with cash, I just kind of want to check out the product. By all means, knock yourself out.
And you're like, I'm a Metazu fan. I don't
yes,
mind. I
you're
don't
fine.
mind rolling the dice on something I know it's going to be hard,
Sure.
hard to hit that pull the big one. But I'm going to do it anyway.
We don't even know if there is a big one.
Well, there always is, right? I mean,
Is there? Was there a big one in Wilderness? There's a Green Man, but
Green Man, because it was cereal. Did people? Bigfoot was okay, but
Bigfoot's
no.
trash. Sorry, Steve.
No, the auras. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
In Wilderness,
in
Bigfoot's
Wilderness.
trash.
Yeah. Let's straighten that out. Yeah, it's a rough one. Did they have the Prismora? Prismora was big.
But that's like a $25 card, right?
Oh
$30.
no, Prismora went up, right?
I'm sorry, Steve. I was expecting to get a notification that Steve unsubscribed.
There you go.
Okay, it's a $50 card.
Yeah. So they have one $50 card, which is rough to just. Well, the box is about $60, $70.
Yeah,
box.
your
So,
hope. Yeah.
You know, unless you could pull a $140 card from Seance, you're kind of like, you're uphill battle. My friend.
But like if you're
Uphill
big
battle.
pull, I mean, look, I'm not gonna. I don't even know what the Green Man. Can you see if a Green Man is sold, Mark? I don't even know if I've seen one.
I have that one hand. Yes, is it all one word? Huh.
That's a good question.
Yeah, but I want to add Mediku. It won't work.
I mean, I haven't seen one.
Should be all one word.
I don't
Going
think
once,
so.
going once.
I think it's 2 words. Just sort by highest sold. You may have to do it 2 words, but we'll see. You typed in Mediku, by the way.
Oh, they switched
They
it.
got
They
you.
switched it on
They
me.
got you. Yeah. So I. No one's pulled one. Is that really what we're seeing here? No one's.
Oh
pulled
no,
one?
showing results for Greenman Wilderness Mediku. God, what is going eBay?
Was-
Mediku must be on a freaking roll. Okay, stop the electronic bikes, dude. Actually,
Yeah. So
I've rolled one.
we don't see one here.
Yeah, so maybe one didn't sell. Maybe they're just at a ridiculous price.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Yes, there it is. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm not doing for a PSA 9.
So the fact that no one is
$7,000 on a
buying any of
PSA
these,
a PSA 8?
Maybe
No
every
way.
single one is just priced ridiculously, but we've seen red ink sell for those prices. We've probably seen blue ink sell for those prices. No one wants this shitty set, regardless of if it's a 1 out. Look, someone would want a 1 out of 100 card. I would take it, but not at those same prices.
No. But that's I don't know what the price would be too. That's what I'm kind of like I don't know. I don't know what it would be. But yeah, that's your chase, and there's only 100 of them, so maybe they're all going to the backyard breakers.
97 of them.
97 of them. No, I don't know. But no, yeah, that's what's carrying the set, and it's so hard to get. It's kind of like okay. I mean, that's a rough one to carry a set. Besides a regular hollow, which is already a gold rarity hollow, which is already tough to get. Getting one of those, you know, and making your money back on the box is really what you're shooting for. Not one of these crazy ones, because it's just not going to happen. So, speaking of having really shitty odds of opening something.
No.
When
It's the
I was
opposite.
out
is
in
weird.
God's country, like, hey, I got like some baseball cards. You want to take a look?
Where did you
know?
find this again?
Erin is like, I got some baseball cards. You want to take a look at them?
And she had just the singular pack of
And she's like,
1998
here's
tops.
a funny one. She's like, I got a sealed pack.
That's good.
I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, I'll take it. I'll open it on the show. So this pack is from 1998, guys. Series 1 tops. It's really kind of not a great set, but what it has is these Roberto Clemente series refractors, 1 in 400, which is pretty cool, and a Mystery Finest refractor, 1 in 200. So those are the kind of the 2 ones you're looking for, right? Everything else, it's like Wilderness. I need to hit something big.
That's like a $2 pack, Mark. Back in its day, probably $2 pack.
It's probably $2 pack today too.
It's probably still a $2 pack, because I don't think there are any good rookies. I remember like Alfonso Soriano was a rookie, but I think in '99.
Ooh.
So '98 is like AJ Burnett maybe, and
Was that Juan Gonzalez right
maybe
there?
he was '99.
Juan
too.
Gon?
Oh, it is Juan Gon.
Juan
Juan
Gon.
Gon juiced big time.
Oh,
Big
did
time.
he? Oh,
Big time juicer.
That's rough. All right, Matt, let's go for it, guys. Pull a big one.
Good
here.
luck, Mark. He was on those Texas Rangers teams with Rafael Palmeiro and Jose
Do you want
Canseco.
to maybe get the scissors or try on that one? My hands are a little. Oh, you had a little. Open like a bag of chips.
That's how you do it.
All right, guys, here we go. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna just kind of see the back card. There's nothing I can do about that
This
one.
is our version of Backyard Breakers. Get ready for the 1 of 1
they're-
triple
I
Juan
don't know.
Gonzalez
Oh,
logo,
they're
man.
stuck together. Okay,
As
great.
well they should
Well,
be.
here you go, guys. They're stuck together in a block.
It's just one card Mark got. One gigantic
So-
card. Did this not have the one like gold a pack? One gold card per pack?
Oh.
that
All right,
sounded
man.
good.
That sounded good. Here, we're gonna peel it off. Here we go.
Is it Channel
Everybody
Park?
say
Who is
this.
it? Oh, Tom Candiotti.
Tom
yeah.
Candiotti. Is he a former White Sox or no?
I'm not sure. He was a knuckleballer, Tom Candiotti. Let's see if he's throwing in here.
Nat, here.
Look at that. He's throwing a knuckleball in the card,
Can we
Mark.
get, he's throwing it up on the card. Oh, let's
I
show
told
that.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Let's see if, there you go. Really, he's really knuckling it. Yeah, there you go.
I'm charging double. Oh, 2 cents.
Who's the
All
best
right.
Jeff in baseball today? Jeff. Best baseball Jeff today.
Oh, man. Here we go. Number 2.
That's a good question.
Oh, jeez. We have.
Jeff,
Matt, how do you feel about Ryan Klesko?
Oh, Klesko, yeah.
Did
Big
he
time.
juice too?
Probably, but his career, he just had an okay career.
All right, we'll keep it going, guys. So far.
I gotta think of the best baseball Jeff now.
All right, here with Jeff Bagwell. Are we seeing active?
Oh, Jeff Bagwell juiced.
Joey Hamilton, whoever he is.
I don't know who that
No
is.
idea who that guy is.
It's
Looks
real-
like it'd be your neighbor. Oh, Matt, here's a good one. Local favorite.
Oh,
Grace.
Mark Grace, yeah.
He smoked a pack of cigarettes before a game. I
Big
think.
time chain smoker, Mark Grace.
All right, Matt.
time.
Speaking of juice, How about Matt Williams?
Oh yeah, that guy. He was on pace to break Roger Maris's record once upon a time.
Yeah.
Probably juice, but who knows? You know,
Maybe not. All right, maybe I'm just saying everyone did. Maybe I'm being mean.
I don't think so. I
Matt,
think you're being appropriate.
Bobby
Ayala. Yeah, I know him. He's a little relief pitcher.
All right.
Played for a lot of teams.
Oh, Matt. Some say maybe what Dave might look like in a few years.
Oh, Jay Buhner.
There's Dave right there. And
Jay Buhner. Fan favorite.
In Seattle, right?
Yeah. Him and Griffey on those Mariners teams.
We have a couple Washington people in the Discord. Maybe they're watching today. There's a Jay Buhner. There's Dave right there in a few years.
Dave
and
wishes.
Here we go, Matt. Where we go? And we end with Robert Pearson.
I don't know Robert Person. I don't know who that is.
Or Toronto. Wow, what a pack. That's a rough one. What are you going to do?
I mean, if you spent $2 on this mark, you could probably get...
Maybe someone local. I get that Mark Grace for 50 cents.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
You overspent by about $1.98.
It was free, so I appreciate it. It's fun to open up something that's 24, 25 years old.
Yeah.
They actually came out in pretty good shape, to be honest, for something that's been in a pack that long. So, hey, there you go. It's quality baseball. It's tops right there. Matt, you keep those.
Do I have to?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, guys. We have an update from Cryptic. Here we go. Huge news, guys. Booster boxes have arrived. At this point, we have everything we need to start shipping minus the comics and booster decks. Comics will be arriving 10/21, and booster deck manufacturers inform me that due to the hurricane delaying production, they're located in Florida, obviously. If there was some other hurricane, I don't know where. Maybe they were in Cuba or so. Maybe the islands.
I don't. Maybe.
Bermuda. We will not be getting booster decks until October 25th. We will start shipping them the minute they arrive, literally. So when he gets them, he's going to put them in, he's going to get them going. Thank you for your patience, and I cannot wait to get this product in your hands. Guys, this is excellent news.
Sure.
You're going to get out and you're going to have a huge head start on Sorcery, who I think is their main competitor, for these newer games. For the existing games, obviously their competitors, everybody who's existing, right? So I think this is great. It's going to give people a few months to get their hands on this before other things arrive.
Before Sorcery
check
hits,
it out
yeah.
and just see what's going on, and we'll see if the market really develops, because the market early on seems to be hungry for product.
Sure,
So,
and I know Otherverse I think they posted an update around the same time. I didn't read it.
Okay.
But for the most part, Mark, your point is right, is that Cryptic is going to have the market to themselves, the new Kickstarter market to themselves, theoretically for a couple of months, which I think is best case scenario for them. And I think it really gives them a nice head start, certainly over Sorcery. But, I mean, you have MetaZoo with Sans and stuff dropping, but, I don't know if I would count Cryptic in the same vein. It's a different game, different kind of artwork, different lore. There's enough of a non-overlap for for both spaces to operate independently of each other.
Yeah.
So I think this is great. I'm really excited to get our boxes. I'm excited for Tanner to kind of get this stuff off the ground and see how it goes. I think it's great. I'm happy to hear this update. Drop it a like. And Jeff, to answer your question, the best Jeff in baseball today, I think, is Jeff McNeil, who's an all-star for the Mets, I think.
All right. There you go. Good answer.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next we have Otherverse. They do have an update, Matt. So here we go. Update printing to start. So this is great news, guys. These are the updates you were looking for, because they're games that will screw you over and they won't print. So you want to see them update things like this. This is great news. We're excited to announce that all art has been approved and set up for printing foil and non-foil. So this is they're making the the masters, right, to print everything. Printing will start during these last 2 weeks of October. Great news. Our director of production will be at the facility taking photos and doing all those good things. Good, they should promote it. Absolutely. So production, and he should also do some promotion too, do some little marketing, buddy. We keep everybody updated with showcase of the product throughout the printing process. Excellent. Right now, while we wait for cards to be printed, we are finalizing booster, draft, and collector boxes, then pre-con decks, mats, and life chips. So that's kind of how they're going to go. And here you go. Production, non-foil cards, set up foil cards. 150 plus foil artworks are complete. Primed and coated for print. The paper is great. Art is being finalized and sent to a printing partner. Excellent. Box stopper stretch goals printing this currently with the main set cards. Yes, obviously do all the printing at once. So this is great.
So
news.
it still looks like though, Mark, if they're just printing in October, this product's not gonna. Cryptic's gonna have the market by themselves for months.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
absolutely,
yeah.
man. Absolutely. But this is a great sign. Everything's
Sure.
going, and this
Sure.
was from October 13th. So yeah, hopefully they're still on pace with all of this stuff. The last 2 weeks of October, nothing changed.
Yeah.
I don't think so. So yeah, Matt, I think Cryptic's gonna definitely have a head start on him, and we'll see how it goes.
I mean, even Cryptic's completely different from this too. So
Yeah, this is more you could kind of see. You just look at the artwork. You know, I think there's definitely a crowd you're going for, my friend.
yeah, it's not me, but it's for someone, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Is that it's for someone.
So exactly, Matt. What do you collect? Green circle. So
Bingo.
Just keep it going. But those are great updates, guys. Both of those are very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes, and good luck to everybody who's got some product in that, and hopefully, we all make some cash.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing, Matt, Mattel Creations, real quick. Let's recap the Drop Friday. So the Drop Friday I kind of missed, and that kind of sucks. But whatever. I wasn't too bummed about it because it was a Skull Lecter and not the what was it? Haunt Couture. So Bigfoot Loves Cryptic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cryptic with a K.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Monster High guys, you bought them for 90, and it'd probably be 105 out the door. You're selling them for like 145 here. So just keep that in mind. It's a small margin, but you're still making money. Yeah. So again, I like Monster Highs. Just keep buying them, and you're gonna hit the big ones. The Draculaura is gonna be the $200-$300 one, and you're gonna take the $20 ones with it. Or if you get sick of it, like I think Matt did and a lot of other people did, you just skip the small ones, and I get it. And that's why it was a small one with Skull Lecter. I wasn't too up in arms. I'm like driving around for it. I'm like not fucking around with it.
Yeah, it's not kind of what you said, Mark. I at this point, like I'm gonna try to focus on things, and this is just my personal opinion or personal preference at this point. Is I'm just gonna try to focus on stuff that has a little higher. And I say this, but it just the margins weren't big enough for me. Like you could buy this, and yeah, you can make money. That's not a problem. But like, I would imagine that's probably as much as those are going to go for. 145. I mean, you see one just went for 115. Like, you're losing money at that price. 135, you're breaking even. You're making like $5-10. It's just, it's just not for me.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, Matt. So for me, I think it's kind of take the low margin or the okay margin with the great margin. You average out, but again, you be more selective if you want to.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. So, it's a little Monster High update, and we're doing a Monster High whatnot. So, geez.
Doll, yeah, your boys are graduating.
If you guys want to show up for that, we'd really appreciate it. Check that out, man. We need some support.
This is going to be. It's not until next Wednesday.
Next week Wednesday.
But it's going to be not to jump all over you. It's going to be a little later, so it's going to be 7:00 Central.
7:00, yeah.
So this is going to be our first like specialized whatnot where we're not doing a trading card game. So it's going to be new for us. We're gonna try to see how it goes, but based on the initial kind of bookmarks and whatnot, like there seem to be a lot of people interested.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good litmus test for this sort of thing.
Yeah, we tried to do something where the product would kind of speak for themselves.
Yeah.
So people, if they didn't know us, they wouldn't be too scared.
They wouldn't care.
They'd be like, oh, we want this. So we'll see what people think, and we'll see what people think of us selling dolls, and maybe we're into what you guys do. This is a good idea. Let me check out your show. Or they're gonna be like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
You're not real Monster High.
You're not real doll people.
Get the hell out of here, and then we're gonna get our ass kicked, guys. They're gonna beat us up over the internet.
To go off what Steve was asking about the Batmobile that you and I both have. The following Wednesday, so that'd be the first Wednesday of November, we're gonna do a similar show with our Hot Wheels stuff that we both just kind of have laying around. We're gonna both try to sell our stuff. The Batmobiles, since they are Hot Wheels, like we're gonna list them on that show, as you can see by Mark's bookmark.
There it is. There's
like,
Batmobile.
There's a Batmobile.
And here's the Skull Lecters.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I mean, I'm not expecting any of the people in the stream to buy any of these things from us, but if you just want to hang out and kind of hang around and chat, like we appreciate all you guys that drop by and just kind of keep us company maybe when stuff is selling or stuff isn't selling, especially. But it should be a fun show. I'm really looking forward to it, Mark.
Yeah, and it's around Halloween, so we're trying to make money on it too. We're gonna make money on it no matter what. I know that, but it's just gonna be how much compared to if we did do it on eBay. I'm curious how that's gonna work out, the velocity, things like that. I'm just very curious on how it's gonna work out. So we'll see. We'll find out live together. So here we go.
Together is right.
So guys, next thing we got is the Mattel Creations had another Camaro dropping here, guys, and I just want to caution on this. It is pre-orders will be taken for 2 weeks, 18th to the 31st. Thanks. So something like that. I always look for, okay, what's the print run? You don't see a print run. This car is made to order, so you can purchase as many as you want. So something like that, guys, I have zero interest in. This is not something I want to deal with. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Just caution on that. You know, I think we're all pretty good at picking out cars in Mattel Creations. Now we know what kind of bullshit is and kind of isn't. So,
Tina Turner sold out. I saw.
Did she?
Right there. Undisputed Queen.
I don't mess with Barbies, only the Queen. You know, well.
You certainly didn't mess with the Queen, Mark.
Queen Elizabeth. You know, I guess I should have stuck to Queens. Tina Turner, Queen Elizabeth.
To be honest, I'm gonna be completely candid with you guys, and I'm not ashamed to say it. It's a cool looking doll. Like, it looks like Tina Turner. They got the hair down perfectly.
You know what? Yeah, it looks different. They did nail it. So, yeah.
What's love got to do with it?
Yeah, you know, she's got jams. What can you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, no, we should have got that. There you go. Maybe next time. But you have to be part of the Barbie club, and I'm not fucking with that. That's too much to learn. And this Monster High is all I'm doing.
We can't do a Barbie stream. That's too much.
That's too hard.
Yeah.
I don't know that shit.
Talking about, you're gonna love this one, Mark. You're gonna love this Barbie.
Thinks I am with the Monster High.
It's a little different.
Yeah, I guess it is a little different. It is more of like
slightly. I hope it's different.
It's more of a collector thing too.
There you go.
If not, whatever. We'll have fun with it. Either way, guys, we're gonna have a good time. I know that much.
Sure.
And hopefully make a little money on the side. We'll see. Matt, you got anything else you want to talk about? Anything else going on in the world? They have the short story. All these small people things don't really sell, so I don't really talk about them.
Inflatable dolls.
You know.
Not in a good 10, 15 years, Steve. This is unrelated, Mark, but we had the conversations previously about getting things graded in kind of multipliers, like what is a normal amount to expect for like a PSA 10 or a CGC. And I was thinking about this when going through some of our CGC MetaZoo slabs. Is if you just break it down, how some cards, the multipliers are a lot higher for a gem mint. So I'll use my Mothman CGC 9.5 as an example. Raw, that's a $150 card. A PSA 10, call it $500.
Sure.
That is barely a 3 times lift for a PSA 10, which is, all things considered, pretty low.
Yes.
So you really have to be careful with what cards you send to PSA and CGC and what kind of return you should expect to get. Like, you can't turn a $5 MetaZoo card into a $200 MetaZoo card. You can't turn a $10 card into a $300 card. You just can't.
Nope.
The margins are going to be a lot smaller. You know, your best hope is to triple your money, maybe quadruple if it's like a Kickstarter and you get a super high grade, but like, have reasonable expectations. That's something we've talked about. Like, with MetaZoo cards, like the graded multipliers are not as high as maybe some older stuff. So just be very. It
seems collectors really aren't as interested so far.
They're not, and maybe that's because the cards aren't old and it's easier to get them in better shape. Like,
and I think a lot of them might be, this is my first TCG I ever collected. I don't know shit about grading, so I get my cards graded by DSG. I get screwed. I get upset, and I don't want graded cards because I think that would chase away a lot of people. You got a card graded by a company and no one wants to buy it for a premium. You'd be pissed. You'd be like, what is this bullshit?
Sure.
Grading cards are stupid. You all are idiots. It's like, well, no, you have to get it graded by like PSA or like BSG or like you got to get it graded by CGC. One of these things. So we'll take a look at that. And
Matt Solo, I can't see that. Oh yeah, Steve. I know Steve. Steve reached out to me and mentioned that he bought a sample MetaZoo card, which is, I mean, those are extremely limited, and those are what's love got to do with it?
Yeah, you know, just got jammed.
Yeah, thank you for that. Love got to do. I mean, to be fair, I did hit those notes.
Yeah, just got jammed.
What's love? Yeah. That's so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, but so Steve reached out and got like the black border, and like those cards are a little more condition sensitive. They're the first off the line, so like that's great. That's a good call.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, and it's kind of like with what cards you're getting graded to, make sure like you're taking advantage of the bulk things.
Sure.
You know, and it seems like you're buying a $8 card. Yep. You're gonna get graded for 15, right? It's gonna cost a little bit more taxes, all that other stuff. So let's say you're in for 25. So you want to make sure you're selling that $18 or $8 card for like $40 or in the 30s. You know, if not, what are you doing? You know, so it's kind of one of those things. You got to be a little bit careful, but at the same time, if you're looking at these cards, you think they're going to be a 10. I mean, you know, I'd say go for it in this bulk area where you got to send in a lot and you can kind of even out on how things go. But be careful of that, because it's just different margins. And when selling our slabs and whatnot, I think I've noticed that the mid-tier slabs sell way better than anything else.
Yes, because they're so much more attainable for the. I mean, you could get a CGC 9.5 or a CGC 10 for $25, $30, $40. Like, that's an incredible price.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible price. Speaking of PSA, Mark, so I did shoot out a link in the Discord. If anyone is interested in getting in our PSA shipment, just shoot me a DM. I'll share the Google Sheet with you that you can add your cards, and then you can figure out where to ship them to. But we're going to need a quick turnaround. The special ends end of the month, so we need to get the cards sent out by by Halloween weekend. It has to be received in the PSA system. We need to act on this quickly. I'll probably have a cutoff date where if I don't have anything by people at that time, then we'll just close it.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
So, but yeah, if you're interested, just shoot me a DM in Discord, and we'll talk through it.
Yeah, and how things are looking, guys, I would say right now, it seems we're not going to have time to turn around those trick no treat ones. If you're thinking about sending
they
those
would have to come in this week.
They'd have to come in this week. So just keep an eye on that, because I want to send those in. And they said they're going to come before Halloween, so they freaking better. Because if not, I'm gonna be stuck with them, and I can't send them in at the PSA bulk. I'll have to send them somewhere else. Or there's a lot of competition going on, guys, and competition is good. CGC, BSG, PSA, or BJ, right?
I know.
Yeah, the Beckett one. Yeah, sorry.
Max Valley cards was, I think, $300, $299, I think is what they said. So
for a single.
anything in MetaZoo you can send. Anything remotely close in like Pokemon, unless it's like some sort of first edition like Charizard or a Shadowless. But there's really not many cards that would fit in the TCG context that would go over that $300 max value. I mean, it's just, they're pretty lenient. In worst case scenarios, they upcharge you a little bit, which has never happened to me personally, and I've fudged those numbers as well. So,
yeah,
it's case by case basis.
But yeah, I think just having these different companies that give you value, it's good because they're all competing over price. So $15 PSA is a great price. And that makes it equal to CGC and all these others. Well, why wouldn't you go to PSA for a lot of stuff? So. CGC lost their little advantage for a little bit. So
I think they lost it completely, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick up some slabs right after this. I'm going to swing by Doug's, pick up the slabs, and we're going to be doing slabs Wednesday, guys.
Wednesday, yeah.
So come stop by or whatnot on Wednesday. We'll do slabs. We're going to do Twitch Wednesday too. So stop by the Twitch show for sure. You can come by, hang out after, and some of the slab stuff. If you're looking for slabs, absolutely.
You got some cool stuff coming in, Mark.
Yeah, I got some cool stuff.
Good promos. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Doug was talking about BGS or 14, because he was looking at stuff, because it's also cheap. So if you have certain things that sell better in that area, or you just want a mix of cards, because sometimes I feel like I have a little bit too much of CGC or a little bit too much of PSA, and I want to kind of balance them for selling, so far. So,
The Jeff cards are down bad.
Jeff cards are down bad, yeah, I don't know, I'll have to pick one up. There was, wasn't that creator of Garbage Pail, or wasn't his name Jeff or something? The Garbage Pail Kid Tops thing? Fuck it, I don't remember. Who knows what his name is, Steve. There we go. That's all I got, Matt. You got anything else? Anything else to chat about?
Hello to our friends in Australia.
Hello to our friends in Australia. Well, guys, it was great talking to you.
Yeah.
We're back. Internet is working, so I'll have this up. This will be up tomorrow morning, because I got to run around after this. I'm not going to have time to do it tonight.
Sure.
But it'll be up tomorrow morning. We'll check it out, guys. And I hope you check it out. Drop a like and a comment, do all that stuff, fun stuff. Be a friend. Tell
us
a friend.
relevant.
We're rolling around, doing our thing here. Just,
Sure.
Making things happen. So, guys, yeah. And as we always say to end the show, Matt, pull the big one. All right, peace, guys. Have a great Monday. We'll catch you on Wednesday. Whoa, he just punched something.
No problem.